Ahoy there. Today on the Red Sea, I'm Don Vultaggio, founder and chairman of AriZona Beverage Company. Ask me anything. Hello. Thanks for having me. I'm Don Vultaggio, founder and chairman of AriZona Beverage Company. I look forward to hearing from you all today. Here is a little bit about how I ended up here. I broke into the beverage industry in the early 70s as a local beer distributor. I went on to build a beer business, Hornell Brewing Co. We were very successful, but I wanted to offer something to a wider audience. In 1992 I had the idea to start selling iced teas bigger and better than anyone out there. Literally, we packaged our tea in a never done before big can and started with AriZona lemon and raspberry iced tea. We then went on to create green tea and Arnold Palmer, among many other AriZona products you know and love. It was very exciting to see the fans' love and support in such a big way. In 1998, we introduced the 99-cent suggested price point to the packaging label. We still pre-price them 99 cents to this day. My goal was to bring quality and quantity to the masses for an affordable price, and the rest is history. We produced our first AriZona tea on May 5th in 1992, and today we are celebrating our 28th anniversary. Thanks to our employees, loyal fans, and retailers, we now sell AriZona worldwide in over 50 countries. Despite our global growth, we remain family owned and operated and plan to keep it that way. My son Spencer is helping me write these responses, so do not be shy. Ask me, us, anything about our history, favorite AriZona beverages, about building a business or more. Why is the Z capitalized in the name of the drink? When we originally came up with the design for AriZona, my wife Eileen came up with the big Z to make it look cute. I always thought it was because this is the abbreviation for Arizona. Nah, the big Z looks cute. How do you keep the prices consistent throughout the years? We work real hard at it. We give the value back to the consumers. Over the years we modernized our facilities to produce faster. When we started in 92 we ran the can at 150 per minute in one facility. Today we run over 45 facilities, and some run at 1500 cans per minute. I read they spent $0 on advertising. IDK how true that is, but maybe he could confirm. That is true. We do not do traditional marketing. We use our beautiful designs to market our products. We believe consumers make the decision to buy our products with their eyes. Have you ever taken a bath in AriZona iced tea? Not yet. How did you partner with Arnold Palmer for the drink? Was he a fan prior? It was brought to us by our flavor house who had the connection to the Arnold Palmer organization. We introduced that product over 20 years ago and it is one of our best sellers. No, but he was a fan of iced tea and lemonade, and when we introduced it was a big fan of it. Have you ever been approached to be acquired by larger brands? Coke, PepsiCo. Why did you choose not to sell? Reply. We have been approached many times by large companies to be bought out. On one occasion a president of a company came to tell me they wanted to buy me out, and I said I'm not for sale. He said, well then I'll just have to rip your heart out, and I said you better bring some of your friends because I'm going to put up a fight, and that was over a decade ago. Have you ever been in a store that sells a tea for above the price marked on the can, complained, and then gotten it for the price on the can? What are your thoughts on stores marking up from the can price? I have not, but I was in Mexico for vacation and I saw them scratch the price off the can. It is a suggested retail and most retailers follow the suggestion. Why do I feel more powerful after drinking your iced tea, and what should I do with the extra power? Work hard. You never know, you may become a great success. What's the story behind the cherry blossom design on the green tea cans? That came about when my son Spencer had a coloring book, and that was the Japanese inspired look we were going for when we introduced it in 94. My wife did the original art that we used on the original can. What's your personal favorite AriZona flavor? Reply. I drink Arnold Palmer Zero every day with lunch. Is there any way to get a pair of AriZona Adidas shoes yet? I missed out on the occasion. Sorry you did not have a chance to get a pair, but stay tuned. What happened with the pina colada flavors? Used to buy them by the case-l. We had some separation of the coconut cream, but we think we have overcome the issue and we hope to reintroduce it this summer. Given the current trend of beer companies coming out with alcoholic seltzers to compete with White Claw and the like, would you ever consider releasing a line of hard teas? We're doing hard green tea in Canada. The product tastes great and the can looks great, and we are thinking of introducing it in America. We have plans to formulate a hard seltzer with some of our great flavors in the US. I love all of your can designs. Was that the same aesthetic you had in mind from the beginning? Yeah, we came up with the Southwest motif when we came up with the name AriZona and carried that over the years. How did you have the idea to put pear juice in the Arnold Palmer? I love your zero Arnold Palmer, so thank you. I have diabetes. Because pear juice gives you a great taste and lingers on your taste buds. We use pear juice often because it's very satisfying to the taste buds. It rounds off flavor nicely. Whatever happened to Shaq soda? And would you ever be able to bring it back, even if it has a different name? That stuff was delicious. Shaq was a fabulous person and was lots of fun working with him. The cans were terrific looking and a great tasting drink. We had a great initial response, but then sales slacked off and we dropped it. They were great flavors. Inspiration for cream soda was I loved it as a kid growing up in Brooklyn, New York. As of right now we have no plans on reintroducing cream soda. I remember years ago y'all had a chocolate soda. Did it not do well enough to be a permanent offering? The chocolate soda comes from my roots in Brooklyn. In Brooklyn we call it an egg cream, but we experienced difficulties in producing the product because of the setting of the chocolate syrup. I remember hearing a while back that AriZona tea was messing around with the idea of CBD products and haven't not really heard any news of any products like that since. Is AriZona going to come out with CBD products? We are exploring the opportunity and do not know where that trend is going. We are always open to new ideas. Most stores do not carry the whole lineup of AriZona products. Any better way to find or get the drinks we cannot find? Keep searching and we'll keep working hard to have more stores handle our drinks. Thank you for your creation. Are there any other flavors you have considered making but did not find any success during the testing phases? We do not do testing. We introduce products to New York and FL and see if the consumers like it, then we roll it out nationally. You mentioned you sell in over 50 countries. What's your best market in sales after North America? Germany. What motivated your team to print the price on the label? And have you ever gotten retailer/distributor pushback or thought about removing it? Think you are one of the only products to do that, and it goes a long way to enforcing your MSRP plus getting a lot of buyer attention. Super interesting decision and surprisingly not one many have copied. We came up with the idea of pre-pricing the can in 1998. At the time we were selling glass bottles with beautiful shrink labels on them, and the big can sales declined. So the idea was to offer the big can at an attractive price. 99c. We think about newspapers and potato chips that have prices on them, but in the beverage industry people have not taken that approach. What was the biggest hardship your company has had to endure? I had a partner I started the business with in the early 70s, and then he decided he wanted to sell the company, but I did not want to sell. We had a 10-year legal battle about it. I ended up buying him out. How long did it take for your company to become profitable/successful/mainstream? The first case of AriZona we made a profit on it, and last one we shipped last night we made a profit on that too. We launched in New York, and it is a high profile market and both wholesalers and retailers asked for it, and became a national success pretty rapidly. Hi Don, I have been drinking your green tea for over a decade now. Can you give us a random fun fact about your company? All of the flavors are created at our lunch table. We invite employees and that work in different departments to try, and we go through many different samples before we come to the final one. On the business side of things, what are the most difficult challenges to overcome for beverage entrepreneurs? Any tips/resources for those of us that, like you, want to make a dent in the space? Well, to compete with Coca-Cola and Pepsi is a challenge, because oftentimes they buy up the venues and prohibit other companies from selling. So when we started we went to the mom and pop shops in New York City, and when you can create major traction with the product, oftentimes the large retailers pick you up. Other than Arnold Palmer and Shaq, whose soda I miss, what other athlete/person would you want to work with? Has anyone ever approached you? We work with Jack Nicklaus, and we made Jolt and Joe Sparkling Espresso. We're always open to opportunity, and on a regular basis we meet celebrities and sports stars that are interested in doing business with us because of the success of Arnold Palmer. Will you ever sell coffee? Yes, soon. What are your opinions on peace tea? Peace tea is a cheap knockoff. On the financial side we fight each day to keep the costs down. We do not want to disappoint consumers by raising the price. How has your business been handling the COVID epidemic? We have a skeleton crew in our office, and we set our employees up to work from home before the order came in to do so. We tried to get ahead of the curve. We're one of the few companies that have not had any furloughs or layoffs. Thanks for doing this. I run a small craft farm to can soda company. Large beverage brands are notoriously failing in their sustainability initiatives. From high energy costs to waste, like single-use plastics for example, to extracting valuable water resources from at-risk communities, to name a few. So, as a large beverage brand, what is AriZona doing to operate sustainably? We're in the process of completing a facility in NJ and it's highly automated with solar panels and water treatment facilities attached. We have rail siding too, so we can ship by rail to avoid over-the-road trucks. We're manufacturing bottles in the facility, so we avoid extra trucking to the facility. The facility produces on multiple lines aluminum cans which are highly recyclable. We instituted a practice of delivering products at night to avoid congestion during the day. We lightweighted our containers with new technologies to use less aluminum and plastic. Thanks to the Redig community and everyone who joined me during today's AMA. It was fun to respond to so many of the inquisitive and insightful questions posted. I hope I was able to answer them, and I appreciate the time you took out of your day to be here, even during these unprecedented times. One thing you can count on for sure is that AriZona will continue doing what we have been doing best for the last 28 years. This has been a great experience. I hope you all enjoyed learning more about AriZona beverages. Stay safe, be well, and thanks for the business. Don. Unfortunately it is the end of the video, but do not worry, there are many more coming. Like and subscribe for more videos from the Red Sea. Thanks for watching.